Now, the Gemini individual from the 20th of May to the 20th of June presents an entirely different type of psychological integration problem. Here we have a tremendous need for very simple self-discipline, especially mental self-discipline. The individual must be taught the importance of straightening out his own thinking. This sign is a sort of psychic sponge. It takes into itself many ideas which are not meaningful. It permits completely conflicting attitudes to live together without attempting to discriminate between them. It causes the person to be too easily influenced by fads and notions and attitudes of those around them. It represents also a degree of hypercriticism, and the Gemini person loses the advantage of simple faith simply because they become too mentally involved. There is also a little tendency on the part of the Gemini individual to shy away from physical responsibilities. These people do not accept promotion in business as easily as some others, nor do they carry on with the same breadth of interests that are important to a healthy, happy adjustment. The tendency to be a little too scattered within an area. The individual may be scattered within a certain intellectual viewpoint. These people will run into political thinking of a minority kind. They will develop peculiar and extraordinary sympathies for the underprivileged. They will be leaders in socialization projects. They will be discomforted and paralyzed by news broadcasts. They will take on all kinds of negative fears. And the mind, instead of solving problems, will exaggerate them. I think probably one of the troubles here is just simply lack of a sufficiently colorful existence. These persons have not experienced widely enough to be able to evaluate experience properly. They've lived within certain areas, social, economic, political, cultural. They have never really peered over the fence to find out what is happening on the other side. Thus, there are many things around them all the time that bewilder them. I would say that for this type of person, an increase of breadth of interest, the development of various hobbies and avocational outlets, a distinct effort not to be critical, not to be bitter about anything, even that which is wrong. Because while we may know a thing is not good, the moment we become embittered about even evil, we begin to prepare our way for our own psychic undoing. What is not right, we know is not right. But if we personalize it, dramatize it, and emotionalize it, we will be sick. And this problem often results in the Gemini individual falling into a complex of nervous situations. It's very good for the Gemini person to learn to sit down quietly and enjoy the good book, enjoy a pleasant conversation, and to enjoy sometimes small things of no great importance, and not to become critical and feel that if they're not at this moment engaged in a cosmic enterprise, they're doing nothing. These people become very impatient with other folks and their small purposes. This is a very serious mistake, because there will always be other folks and there will always be small purposes. And from perspective, maybe ours will be among the small purposes, although we do not believe it at the moment.